Andrea here. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, aka my internet home.
Alright, they asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison.
So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you my everyday soft glam makeup look. But before we get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification button so you are notified every single time I post, because I'm on my way to 3K and I want you guys with me every step of the way. Now that that's all done, let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is brows. I'm just gonna use this Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil in the color Chocolate. I love using a pencil because I feel like it just gives me more of a natural look, and then I can like control how much goes on with my brows. Like with a pomade, I used to use pomade like when I first got into makeup. I used to use pomade and it was cool or whatever, but I just felt like it didn't look as natural. But when I started using the pencil, I feel like everything looked a lot better. And I'm really just gonna like follow the natural shape of my brows. I do have like pretty decent brows. I would like to say I have decent brows. So I really just like focus on the tail and then like make sure I give it like a really defined like shape. And whenever I'm done with my brows, I look into a different mirror to see if I like the way my brows look, because looking at it just like this, it might look fine, but then if I like stand up and go to a different mirror, I might not like how it looks. So I always check in like various different mirrors if I like the way my brows look. So I'm gonna do that right now and I will be right back. Okay, my brows looked all right, but they kind of, I don't know if anybody else's brows do this, but I feel like one of my brows is up higher on my face than the other. So I kind of like to make them closer so that they look like they're on the same playing field. I don't know, that's just me. I also like when my brows look like closer together. Okay, so the brows passed like the 4 mirror test, so I'm going to move on to foundation. I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation in the color 340W. This one isn't my favorite foundation, but I ran out of my favorite foundation. So this is kind of like my second favorite, maybe even third. This is just the one I've been using lately since I haven't re-upped on my other foundations. But I do like this one, it's pretty good. So I just put it on my face like this. I don't put any on my forehead because I'm going to use like the excess from my brush and put that on my forehead. So I'm just using this flat foundation brush, and it's from DU Care. I don't remember where I saw this. I like picked it up online and it just came with like a bunch of brushes. So I just picked this up. It took a while for it to get to me though, so I don't necessarily think I would recommend them because the shipping just took like forever. I've been in this club too long. The woman that I would try is happy with a good guy. I've been drinking so much. This foundation isn't like my perfect shade, so I just, you know, try and blend it in as best as I can. And I'm not one of those people who mixes like 2 foundations to get their perfect shade. I'd rather just buy a foundation that's my perfect shade. And now I'm going to conceal. Guys, don't judge me, but my favorite concealer is still like LA Girls concealer, and I'm using it in the color medium beige. Honestly, this is like my favorite concealer, and it's so affordable. Like I don't know, I haven't found another concealer I like as much. So I'm just gonna do like, I don't want to call it like the 2 dots, but I don't know if you guys have noticed, the girls have been doing their makeup differently. Like before I used to do like a whole like triangle under my eye, but it's like it kind of drags your face down. So now I do like under my eye right here, and then like over here at the corner of my eye, and I work it up instead of like down, so that it like lifts your concealer on like this, it lifts your face upwards instead of like down. Like if I did the triangle and I focus the concealer down here, it'll kind of bring my face down. But if I focus the concealer going upwards, it's kind of like a little mini facelift before, you know, I actually need one. Sometimes I reverse contour, sometimes I don't. And it's usually depending on how much excess concealer I have on my face already. I don't really think I did too much today, so I don't think I have to reverse contour. So another trick you want to do is to let your concealer like set into your face. Well, like basically like the portions where I'm trying to highlight, I want it to like set into my face a bit. So I'm just gonna kind of wait it out and then start blending. I don't blend it out immediately. I just let it sit, let it get settled into my skin, and then, you know, work my magic. Okay, so I let my concealer sit on my face for a bit, so now I'm just going to blend it out with my damp beauty blender, and then I'm gonna work it up. Like I'm not working it down, I'm working it up.
XXL Audio.
I'm satisfied with the way that blended out, so now I'm gonna move on to contour. I'm going to use, ooh child. I'm going to use this Match Stick by Fenty Beauty in the color Truffle. So basically like the same thing with the concealer I'm gonna do with my contour. I'm gonna just aim it upwards. Like I'm not gonna put it on the hollows of my cheek. I'm gonna do like a little bit above, just so I can like bring the focus of my face upwards and not like down. Doing it like above the hollows of my cheek. Like it still goes into the hollow. Like when I blend it out, it'll go into the hollows, but like it's more focused on creating like a cheekbone, I guess. And then right here, my jawline. And like I never used to contour my nose, but lately I have been doing it. I kind of like the way my makeup looks like that, so I'm just gonna do a little light contour. I'm not the best at it, so don't judge me.
So bad. I know you still think about the times we had. I say fuck that.
And I really just leave my forehead alone because where's the top of this out? I leave my forehead alone because I got a frontal on. Well, no, it's a closure. But I have this closure on and I'm not trying to get any excess makeup into my lace or nothing like that. Then I'm just gonna blend it out with this contour brush, also from Do Care, or Do Care. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. And I'm gonna blend it like out towards like the center of my face and then upwards, because if you blend it out downwards, it kind of gives you like a 5 o'clock shadow effect. That's not really what I'm going for. I'm going for like snatch face. So blend into the hollows and then up. And then to blend out my nose contour, I'm going to use this shader brush from Do Care as well. It's a lot more, like it's a lot smaller and more precise just because I'm working on a smaller area. So for this, I blend like this, like I blend out the line and then I blend it like going outwards, I guess, not inwards, because this is where the highlight should be. Well, this is where the highlight should be. So I blend going outwards. After I'm done contouring, sometimes I feel like it looks a little harsh, or just in case, I don't really think it looks that harsh, but like it might look harsh like in actual light. I go in with this like, I don't really know what kind of sponge it is, but it's from Real Techniques, and I just like buff everything and like blend everything together, like the contour, the highlight, everything, just so it looks like, do you get me, the feeling like that, you know? And like I mostly focus it on the contour just so it doesn't look harsh. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding this setting powder in the color Banana from Fenty Beauty. So I used to bake. I don't bake anymore. What I do is like I press it into my skin. I don't know What the exact reason is I don't bake anymore, I can't really tell you, but I just like to press it into my skin. I think it's because it's like the powder settles into my skin and like my concealer and stuff doesn't move as much. Like when I baked, it was just like the top layer, but like when you press it into your skin, I feel like your makeup lasts a lot longer. So I do like that as if I was baking, and then I go back in and I press it into my skin. Like I blend it into my skin. And then also still focusing it going upwards. So, you know, facelift. That's what we're thinking today. Facelift. I basically just set anywhere that I used my concealer. I just set it and press that in. Now I wasn't really sure if I was going to do eyeliner or not, but since this is going to be like my everyday soft glam look, I definitely do wear eyeliner almost every day. Well, every day I do my makeup. The eyeliner I'm using today, I know it's from NYX and it's like the vinyl. I use it so much that like the design, like the description and all that stuff has like worn off, but I know it's from NYX and it's like the vinyl black eyeliner. I'm not gonna talk much while I do this because I need to focus on my eyeliner so that it's nice and sharp, okay? Like, what I'm going to do is put on some lashes. These are from Pinxio. Yeah, these are from Pinxio lashes. I already have them on my table. Sorry, because I wore them the other day. So that's what I'm gonna wear today. And then for glue, I'm gonna use the Super Flex rubber type eyelash adhesive in the color black. I like the color black just because it's, you know, my eyeliner is black, and just in case, you know, I put too much on, it'll just look like more eyeliner, not like I effed up. Okay, so I just put my lashes on off camera because my camera had overheated, and then I also do need to focus on the lashes. So now that that is done, what I do next is I go in and I bronze, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the color Cappuccino. So this is the part where I have to learn to not be so heavy-handed because it can get like bad. And I'm gonna use this blush brush from Real Techniques. I just use it to bronze. So I'm just gonna like do like that and then tap some of it off, because if I don't tap some of it off, it's just like too much. So I'm just gonna go over like where I did my contour and like, you know, apples of the cheeks sort of kind of, and then into the hollows. And I'm like lightly putting it on because it can become too much. Same thing with like my jawline. I don't really care if I go a little heavier on my jawline, but like on my cheeks and stuff, I can't afford to go that heavy. Then I'm gonna use like the same brush I used to blend out my contour. I'm gonna use the same brush, dip it in here, and then do my nose as well. So I told you I cannot afford to be too heavy-handed, so I definitely like tap off the excess. And then I'm really light with this. I'm really light. Like I don't want it to be too much. And I like bring it up into the brow, kind of like a drag queen, but you know, who cares? And I just like, can y'all see the difference? I hope you guys can see the difference, because I see the difference. It just like adds a little more color to my face and makes my nose a little more defined. Just a little bit. After I contour, I like to set my entire face, and I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me in the color 330 Toffee Caramel. I've hit pan on this, so it's a little embarrassing. I need to buy another one, but I've hit pan on it. But it's been doing me justice, so I like it, you know? I just powdered my like entire face. So after I powder my entire face, I'm gonna go in with blush. I only have this like, well, my favorite blush right now is the Snars one, and I ran out of the big one. It's this little tester one from NARS, and it's in the color Dulce Vita. I'm gonna show you guys the color. It's really pretty. Yeah, it's like a mauve-y pink. I don't know. I like it a lot. So I'm just gonna go in with, I'm pretty sure this is a Real Techniques blush brush, and I only do a little bit. I don't do a lot because this can also get out of hand. So, you know, like, make sure I tap off the excess. Then I smile and do like the apples of the cheeks going upwards. And like, I try not to do too much because you can definitely end up looking like a clown. And I saw somewhere on TikTok and they were like, if you're really a bad bitch, you put some blush above your eyebrows. So I really am a bad bitch. So I put a little bit of blush above my eyebrows. I don't really know why, but I feel like it does add a little something. I don't know. You let me know. Ooh, I almost forgot. So remember how I didn't put my eyeliner back? I still have it right here. I have like some beauty marks that got lost in the sauce when I do my makeup. So I'm just gonna bring them back. I have like 2 by my mouth and 1 on my nose. So I'm just gonna bring them back with my eyeliner. Now we could go into my favorite part, the highlights. So I'm gonna be using my all-time favorite highlighter, and it's from Fenty Beauty. And it is the How Many Carats. It's, oh, I'm probably blinding you guys, but it's called How Many Carats. And it's like this really pretty, like, white. It's not white when you put it on your skin. It just looks like you're a fairy. So I'm gonna use this. What kind of brush is this? I don't know, but it's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think it's the A29 brush, but I'm not 100% sure. Or is it a Morphe brush? And honestly, I feel like you can never put too much of this on. So I don't even dust off the excess. I just put it on my face and let it do what it do. Do you see that? Pretty. Like, you see like this is alright, but then like, that's like giving natural glow. And then like when it hits the sunlight, it just looks like sparkly crystals. It just looks like glitter on your face. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on the tip of my nose. I'm gonna use this small little brush from Royal and I don't know, Land Nickel? I don't know. But I use this and I put it under my brow as well. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. Sometimes when I do my makeup, my brows just move because I didn't like set my brow. So I just go back and I like finesse my brows one more time, but I'm gonna do it in a different mirror. So when I come back, so I'm gonna go finesse my brows and then come back and I'll let you guys see that real soon. Okay, so I have finessed my brows back to what I like. And I'm going to use, I know this is Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the clear brow gel. And I'm just going to like set my brows into place with this clear gel. So now I'm going to move on to lips. So there are like a few different lip combinations that I like to do. But guys, I lost my favorite lip liner. And my favorite lip liner was from MAC. It's in the color Chestnut. I don't have that lip liner anymore. I think I lost it when I went out this weekend. So what I'm going to do is use the color Cork. It's also a MAC lip pencil. I'm just going to use that and line my lips. I kind of overline them a little bit. I didn't used to do that before. I do that now. So. And it's a brown lip liner, but it's not as like chocolatey as it's not as chocolatey as Chestnut, so I'm a little disappointed about that, but it's whatever. Yeah, so I overline my lips just a little bit, because I like to have full looking lips. If you do a little too much, if you overline them like OD, you're gonna look crazy, but just a little bit. My favorite lip combo lately has been this Morphe lip gloss in the color Freebird, and then this NYX butter gloss in the color Madeline. I mixed these two together. I think I'm gonna do the NYX one first. If I can open it. I'm gonna do the NYX one first. And then I'm gonna top it off with the Morphe one. Just make sure this is blended. So it is blended. Now I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus and set my face, like spray it down just so it's all like looking like skin. And I let that set. Ooh, child, I put a lot on. I let that set into my face. So while that dries down, I'm just going to be using this mascara from Milk down on my bottom lashes just to give them a little pop. Just a little pop, you know? I don't like to do this before I put on the Fix Plus because I don't think this is waterproof and I don't want the mascara to like run down my face, so I do it afterwards. And let me just take these clips out of my hair, give it a little brush up, and then I will be right back to show you what it look like. Okay guys, and this is the finished look. I really love the way it looks, even though I didn't get to use all of my my technical everyday, everyday products. This is basically my go-to look. This is what I give all the time, and I absolutely love it. So if you guys like this, let me know down in the comments, and make sure you hit that like button as well. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification button so you are notified every single time I post, because I am on my way to 3K and I want you guys with me every step of the way. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye.
I heard they asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I turn. No comparison. I'm a